Welcome back, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys are having good luck with your gardening and all of your projects. And without further ado, let's get to today's on this nice, warm, sunny morning. So we've got a little bit more progress done on the manure composting area. We sort of ran out of funds because I had to buy a new phone because I ran over the other one. But I had these 4x4s laying around, so we're utilizing those. And I went ahead and built the gabions for all four corners. This structure is 10 foot by 12 foot. So it'll give us a nice little rainwater harvesting area in addition to the one where the cars are kept. We're gonna do probably some kind of IBC containers. I don't know exactly where to get any at a reasonable price at the moment, but then again, I haven't really looked. So if anybody has any suggestions, they are very welcome if you're out in the area here in southern Arizona. And we put a solar panel up on top of the trailer to power all the DC stuff on the inside so that I can save on gas, because for some reason the gas prices have gone up along with everything else. So normally when I get up, we plug the generator in and run that, and that powers everything in the trailer. But now we're using the solar panel, and then I've got a small battery that we're experimenting with and learning as I go. So we got this little tiny battery here, 12 volt 24 amp hour deep cycle battery, and it works great. It powers everything that is DC on the inside of the trailer, which is cool. We just got that cover on there to keep it from getting too warm temporarily. We are going to be upgrading all of that substantially in the next few months or so, as I'm learning more and more about batteries and solar, because I had no idea. I didn't know anything about any of that stuff, really. You know, I know that the panels have a crystalline structure, and they take electrons from photons that come from the sun, and they gather those and send them down to the charging unit, and that goes into the batteries. So as we're learning more and more about that, I'm finding that you can build some pretty substantial battery banks at a relatively cheap. So for the price of that battery, you can buy battery cells that are around 320 amp hours for about $100, which is substantially larger than that little battery. That battery has little tiny cells in it, and it was just an experiment. So we're gonna probably build a large battery bank using massive cells, and then we're gonna get a pallet of solar panels. Since the solar panel technology keeps getting better and better, people are upgrading to the more modern, more expensive panels and recycling their older ones. So now you can get, you know, the older model panels for relatively cheap. I think a pallet of them is about $800 right now, and I think it's 16 panels that are 230 watts. So that's pretty awesome. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get the batteries. So the solar panels and the batteries will be relatively cost effective, but the inverter and charge controller and that sort of technology is going to be the expensive part. But we're still learning. I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos on that. There's a lot of other people out there that are far more knowledgeable and experienced than I. I mean, heck, I grow plants with fish poop and I farm rocks out in the desert. What else were we working on? Oh, we're gonna build a large structure. What is that? Is that a cigarette butt? I don't smoke, and nobody else is out here, so I don't know where that came from. That's disgusting. Interesting. Maybe it blew in with the wind somehow. Huh. Or we got trespassers out here. Well, anyways, we're gonna build a large shaded area over the garden. So I built nine cages to build the gabion, built gabions with, and we're going to do same as this. We're going to get 4x4s, and we'll use those as the corner posts. So I imagine 3 across that way and then 3 across this way. and then I can make more if necessary. It's just an idea. I haven't really measured anything out yet. I was gonna wait until I got the materials. But that'll be a nice place to hang out. It'll be a nice shaded area. And yeah, I don't know about doing the giant greenhouse yet. That'll probably have to be a long ways away down the road. I'm gonna have to save up a lot of money for that. But there's some progress on some of the projects that I'm working on, and then some of my ideas and thoughts and thought processes on some of what we're doing out here. And I know some of you are curious. I always say we or us. I just say that because you guys are kind of here with me in my heart while I'm doing this stuff. I'm out here by myself. I'm not alone though. I don't like saying alone because I don't feel like that. I'm very comfortable being by myself out here. I do have friends that live in town that I do visit, and friends on the other side of the hills. We've got Green Dream Project, got Arizona Homestead Project. You know, I'm friends with those guys. In fact, Jim and I helped out Warren from Arizona Homestead Project. We did a little bit of work on his house because he had an injury and broke his leg and wasn't able to finish the roof. So Jim and I spent a couple of days over there giving them a hand. There's another YouTuber too, but I can't remember the channel's name, but it was a father and a son, but they were very helpful as well in getting that roof wrapped up for Warren, so that, you know, when the rains come, it doesn't damage the work that he's already done on it, so he can have a little peace of mind that it's you know, it's covered and secured. If you guys want to see that, I'm sure he'll put a video together showing some of that progress. There's no T in progressed. I don't know why I say that. Maybe I'm hungry. I'm still a little lethargic. I got up this morning, had some matcha tea, and I didn't eat anything yet. So I'm gonna have to get some food in my stomach so I can have energy to work on some more projects today. So if you guys have any questions or comments, leave those down below. Give us a thumbs up. And as always, keep building and try to be good to each other. Some of us aren't here for very long, and a little bit of kindness will go a long ways. So God bless you all, and peace.